Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And up next, we have our second user game of the season. First, founder versus founder game. Number 3, Rice versus number 20, Charlotte. Wade Rucker versus Mad Dog Vance. First meeting of the 27th season. Sometimes football is complicated, and sometimes it's as simple as one team lining up and saying, "Stop us if you can." Charlotte knew Rice was going to run the ball. Rice knew Charlotte was going to run the ball. Remember, you can watch live on Twitch, Coach 1911. You can also watch Mad Dog Vance journey on Twitch. Here we go. Lights out.
Welcome to the Rocket City of Houston and Rice Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Rice Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate.
And nobody could stop Xavier Butler. Every time Butler touched the football, it felt like he could score. 7 touchdowns, 468 rushing yards against the number 20 team in the country. This is one of the greatest individual performances we've ever witnessed. When your running back is averaging 26 yards every carry, why throw the ball?
He got a snap and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a hole.
Quarterback Xavier Sparks attempted only 3 passes, completed 2, 47 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The 49ers never quit. Tyler Chamber balanced all night, 14 to 23, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. But here's the kicker, 4 interceptions. Trey John Falk, 69 rushing yards, a rushing TD, 2 receiving touchdowns. Eric Ely, 7 catches, 96 yards. Charlotte moved the football. They had almost 400 yards of offense. The turnovers. That's what buried them.
Right in the middle. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll run the option. He was fighting his way toward those sticks.
Let's talk about Tyler Chamber. Tyler Chamber may not get the same national attention as the other big name quarterbacks, but don't let that fool you. He's the engine that runs this Charlotte offense. What jumps out is his football IQ. He makes good decisions, he's accurate, and he extends plays with his leg. Coach Marcus Mad Dog Vance doesn't ask him to be a superhero. He asks him to be efficient, and Tyler does that every single week. He's a winner. Quarterbacks isn't always arm strength. It's about making the right decisions at the right time, and Tyler Chamber constantly puts Charlotte in winning situations. Don't overlook Charlotte. Marcus Mad Dog Vance has quietly built one of the toughest football teams in the country. They may not always make the biggest headlines, but every Saturday they line up ready to hit somebody. Charlotte has embraced the identity of this head coach. They're physical, disciplined, and they never panic. They look like a legitimate conference contender. When I watch Charlotte, I see a defense that flies around and an offense that's starting to find its rhythm. Jerry Wall III is the heartbeat of that defense. He's the kind of player offense have to account for every snap. This football team is well coached. They don't beat themselves. They tackle well. They play with effort, and they understand situational football. Coach Vance has established a culture where toughness comes first. Keep an eye on number 92, Matt Gideon. He's only a freshman, but his ceiling is through the roof. At 6'6" and nearly 300 pounds, he's an unusual athlete. He has speed rusher traits and a defensive end body. Once he develops his fast rush moves, he could become one of the premier defenders in this conference. That's a grown man wearing a freshman jersey. Offensive tackles better enjoy seeing him now because in another year or two, he's going to be on the opposite side of the backfield.
On the run, it's Butler. Maybe some room here. Inside the 40. Past the 40. The 10. Touchdown now.
Charlotte may not be the flashiest team in the Ivy League, but they're becoming one of the most respected ones. 49ers remain firmly in the hunt for a conference championship in a pursuit of the college football playoff berth.
Discipline, great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
To throw, it's Chambers. Looking to the big tight end. It is complete. He'll be stopped. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. At midfield, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Have yourself a day young for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the
Down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Powers through the defender. Racing to the right. Touchdown. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive. There he goes. Picks up the first down. The 30. At the 20. Blue gives a hook. The Owls do. It's a touchdown. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. That's it, fly. And they can't. The give to the tailback. There's some room.
Marcus Mad Dog Vance has built Charlotte into one of the toughest teams in the American Conference. They aren't flashy, they're disciplined, physical, and fundamentally sound. With Tyler Chambers leading the offense, Jerry Wall III anchoring the defense, and the young stars like Matt Gideon beginning to emerge, Charlotte isn't just competing for this season. They're building something that could contend for years to come.